Well, hello there. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever this video finds you. This is Al. You pretty much know who I am. If not, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Sorry for looking disheveled. My beard needs to be groomed and trimmed, and I need to hit a barbershop real bad, but nonetheless, I'm here. I intended on recording this video yesterday, which was July the 20th. However, I'm a day late and $1 short, and I'm pretty sure everyone and their cousin that has a YouTube channel dealing with pop culture or comic books has probably already covered this, but I figured I'd throw my 2 cents in as well. I'm talking, of course, about the Avengers Doomsday trailer that dropped on July 20th. Now, I'm not going to be here, and my goal is not to dissect the trailer and tell you that Moon Knight was going to be fighting somebody in the background, and Iron Fist is going to be throwing kung fu and chopping people in the throat. That's not me. I'm just giving my 2 cents as a comic book collector, a longtime comic book reader, and just a lover of comic book movies. I thought the trailer was pretty solid. To be honest with you, I like the way that Marvel Studios has presented their trailers with Spider-Man and now with Avengers. I like how they've been keeping everything really tight-lipped and close to the chest in regards to these movies. Of course, you all know, if you've been following Marvel movies, they used to be plagued with leaks. I mean, they've had leaks for Spider-Man, but they weren't major leaks. But they've been really keeping things close to the chest, and I could appreciate that. In an era where streaming has pretty much, to a certain degree, not all the way, but to a certain degree, destroyed movies and box offices and whatnot. Some movies really struggle in the theaters, only to become mega hits on streaming. But that's a byproduct of the pandemic, and that's something that we have to live with. But saying that, I think that Marvel is doing a really good job of keeping everything tight-lipped, CIA style. And I think at the end of the day, and this goes for Spider-Man as well, if Spider-Man and Avengers does well, I think Marvel may be, in a better spot than they've been over the last few years. But anyway, I thought the Avengers Doomsday was solid as far as the trailer. It, to me, was, pretty much cut to the chase. This is what's about to happen. Dr. Doom is a bad mamma jamma, and we need to do something stat. This is DEFCON 37, and just showing different, aspects of the trailer. I watched it several times, with the monologue from Doom, which Robert Downey Jr. sounds great, because he's always been that dude that likes to play a dude that plays another dude, so he's pretty much comfortable in that role. Seeing Thor in a serious role outside of Love and Thunder, which, I'm sorry y'all, I have to say that movie was horrible. I did not like it. And just to see Thor in a serious tone towards how he was at the beginning of the MCU with the first Avengers movie and the first Thor movie, it is very refreshing to see. We saw a smattering of different characters throughout the trailer. We saw Professor X, Magneto, people we pretty much knew that were going to be in the movie. Bucky Barnes, Sam Wilson, Ant-Man. We saw, of course, M'Baku, Shuri, Fantastic Four. We saw the X-Men, Gambit, and a few other people, Mystique, Yelena Belova, most of the new Avengers, with the exception of Sentry. I don't think Sentry was in that scene, but we have enough to know that this movie is going to be a very dark movie, and I'm all for it. Infinity War was a dark movie. Well, Endgame was to a certain degree. And, that grittiness I like. There's nothing wrong with having fun, having a good time. in a comic book movie, but you know, you want to get down to business. And the way they framed Doctor Doom, which is the main villain in the movie, that is pretty much been established that he is the next Bad Mama Jamma. You know, I mean, it looks like they're trying to frame him as being a threat worse than Thanos. And in reality, Doctor Doom is a very complex villain. If you can really call him a villain, I mean, he's a villain when he dials his ego up, but that is neither here nor there. But I think, you know, just showing various clips of the trailer, the Gambit and Shang-Chi really threw me. So I would have never thought in a million years that you would see them fight. I don't think they've ever fought in the comic book. But just to see that fight and the 10 rings being used against the kinetic energy, and I'm happy for Channing Tatum that he was able to play Gambit, because that's been one of his lifelong dreams, to play Gambit in a movie. But I'm not going to speculate, because I'm pretty sure there's some videos out there floating around where somebody saw Moon Knight's cape, you know, hanging on the back of a chair at the Avengers Tower and all that kind of stuff. I will say that we probably will see the incursions in this movie. And if you're not familiar with the incursions, you might want to check, if you're interested, New Avengers Volume 3, Avengers Volume 5, and the 2015 Secret Wars. All of those, if I'm not mistaken, were written by Jonathan Hickman. Excellent writer. Excellent writer. I know I had to say that twice because the dude knows his stuff. But yeah, if you're looking to get an idea of what they're basing the movie behind, check out those 3 titles. Now, it's going to be loosely based because New Avengers Volume 3 was the first appearance of the Illuminati, but we've already saw the Illuminati, or seen the Illuminati, in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie. So it's doubtful we will see that version, or the incarnation of, or variation rather, of the Illuminati. I mean, we'll be seeing Professor X and Reed Richards, of course. They were parts of the Illuminati in the comics, but I digress. But yeah, if you want to get kind of like a basis of what to expect, it's going to be in those 3 comic books. Now, of course, they're going to take liberties as they've done with anything else, but yeah, that's a starting point that gets you up to speed. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the the movie. It actually drops 9 days after my birthday, and that will be a belated birthday gift to me. There's only one thing that I ask, I wish, probably won't happen, but I hope they do it. I am hoping that at some point in the movie that they give homage to MF Doom, Daniel Dumoulin. He was a big Dr. Doom fan when he was alive. Of course, he wore the mask, and if you look closer, you can see the mask right behind my head at the top. Look straight ahead, you'll see it. But I do hope at some point they play a song or something. I know a lot of people would like to see that. You know, some people are like, who is MF Doom? Google is your friend. So, but anyway, I'm not going to keep flapping my gums. I just wanted to do a brief synopsis and just share some information if you're interested in looking into reading up more on the incursions and everything that's going to lead into Secret War. So, but I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, or if you did, please like it. If you know somebody that might be interested in this particular video, please share it with them. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I will be posting more within the next few weeks. I got a couple of things, or a few things down the pipe that I'm really working on getting out to the populace, and I hope you all like it. But with that being said, my name's Al. Everything According to Al is my channel. I do hope you all have a great evening, great morning, great afternoon. And when I appear on camera again, I will not be looking like John the Baptist's second cousin. I will be looking more refined and more sophisticated. at least a little bit. So y'all have a good one and be easy. Peace.
We need food.